I have been a home brewer for many years. When I was 20 years old, I remember being in college, kept seeing this sign and it kept saying, make your own, make your own. So I did, started entering contests and I did really well. That made me start thinking, hey, this is something I could do. I'm in Trinidad, Colorado about 5 years ago, and I'm in a brewery called Dodgton Creek Brewing Company. And man, this is great beer. This is a great place. And they said, well, if you like the place, it's for sale. I looked at their financials and ended up they were selling the equipment and the business for less than you could buy it, even used. And so I went ahead and decided that would make a good financial decision. My wife encouraged me to do it. So we bought the business in Colorado knowing that we would either have to sink a bunch of money to be successful there or find a good place in Dumas. Well, I'm from Dumas, and when this building came available, I thought, man, that'd be the greatest place. So we went ahead and packed our stuff up, came to Dumas, and the community has been very accepting and very supportive. I graduated from high school in the lower quarter. I was not really probably meant to even go to college, but I applied to Texas A&M 3 times. On the 3rd application, I got accepted. My big dream was to be a veterinarian. Biochemistry put an end to that dream. So I did end up leaving Texas A&M with an animal science degree, specializing in beef cattle, and also a wildlife and fishery science degree. I went on from there to work in those fields for about 10 years. 10 years later, I found myself trying to figure out what's the next step in my life. I looked at a lot of different options. I decided I wanted to go to business school, and I wanted to go to the best business school that I could go to, and that would be good for me. So what attracted me to West Texas A&M was the online Masters of Business Administration program was very well recognized. I had no business experience whenever I started, but I never felt uncomfortable going to any professor to ask questions. It was awesome that I had access to international trained professionals. We had people from the Middle East. We had people that went to Harvard. We had all kinds of great faculty, but none of them ever made me feel small. Every one of them took the time to answer any questions I had about any class on any topic. And so my favorite part would have been the professors and the support that they've given me. The way the MBA helped me most was that you're going to start a business, but you've never really done a business of this scope. When you're starting a business from the ground up, you really need to know at least what you don't know. And I think that the MBA program helped me to know where I needed to look for information, what information there possibly was. I will say specifically knowing about finance and how you can borrow money to get what you need. Supply chain, knowing even what supply chain is, how it works, and how it's affecting me, how I need a plan. Inventory as far as the supply chain as well. And then managing employees. I think that we did a lot of exercises in the program that helped us to work together and learn what it's going to be like and how to think of what your employees are thinking and how to attract good employees and keep them. I want to stay true to our roots, but I still want to have the ability to grow. So with that being said, I guess distribution of our product is in the near future. There is possible talk of second locations. Definitely we'll be getting kegs of beer in local restaurants in Dumas and Amarillo. So I do think in 10 years that we'll probably be larger, but still true to the idea of providing good beer to local folks. I'm J.L. Wiswell, and I'm a graduate of the Engler College of Business.